Alright. Time to bust some ghosts. Willow Street, professional. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Tassadul. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting. We have a new Norwegian ghost in Phasmophobia. The Deoldegast. Yeah. Brand new ghost, straight from Norway. Now, whether or not we'll actually get one remains to be seen, because there's just so many ghosts in this game. We might do a bunch of games and not even see it. But, new ghost. New ghost with new behaviors and things to learn. It's always a good time. Also, a big map rework. Let me figure out what I'm taking in here. Let's go UV, EMF.
I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town over.
Hey, Scarlet. Take the photo cam. Grab my lighter, got my headset. Thank you so much for the 16 months, Scarlet. Very much appreciate that. So I've seen this map rework a little bit already. I haven't explored very thoroughly. But I did one quick game just to kind of make sure my game was running okay and capturing and everything correctly for OBS. And I love this house even more. They have cats. They have cat stuff. And you get a little cat on the keychain as well. There's also drops currently going on. So if you watch the stream for 2 hours, you get a badge with cats on it. It's pretty nice. Look at this. Got the mountains in the background. Palm trees. Big old gate. Fancy, fancy property. Also, I know there's some stuff. Yeah, there's like world building stuff hidden around. Sanitation solutions. If your water... Is your water stained or odorous? We've noticed water contamination issues in your area. Low water quality severely harms your health. Contact sanitation solutions. Bilstow Citizens Committee. Our water supply has been polluted for decades with no improvement. The houses got makeovers, but the water stays dirty. It's created long-term health issues and could even be the cause of some residents' deaths. We have a right to clean water. It's the ghosts. The ghosts are pooping in the water. Oh, they left their lights on. Daeldegast. You can help me out with pronunciation, by the way, if I'm saying that incorrectly. Daeldegast was like the pronunciation I came across looking online, but you might know better. Hey, what's up, Nick? Cool outside. But yeah, this house... Hey, Shadow Noises. Look at the cat tree. Scratch posts. They got the wall climbing stuff. I don't know if I would let my cats climb on stuff right above my TV, personally. They got the PS Triple. Actually, it's more like a PS4. Little touchpad controller. Some nude bust artwork. Oh, they got the NES down here, too? Oh, it's got an interact thing on it. Let's go turn the power on. There it is. I don't know how the NES is making sound without the TV being on. Oh. They got the Switch. Gamers. Gamers. Nice. Oh. I tried to turn on the PS4 and the ghost turned off the power. Oh, they're touching stuff. Touching this pantry door right here. And we got a handprint. Here we go, fingerprint. I'm just gonna leave this in here since we're getting activity. Turn power back on. I'm probably gonna die this round because I'm just gonna play with stuff. Power's on. Nothing on the TV. You can turn that on and off. I like that the NES makes sound as well. Oh, tablet? We got the knockoff Switch, the Temu Switch. Oh, music box. The most cursed artifact. The most cursed of the cursed items. I always die whenever I try to interact with music box. Hey, Nora. Let's put this down. Go grab some stuff. How's the new update feel so far? I haven't played since before the character update. It's feeling okay right now. I'm still not very big on having a body. Some of the animations when you're like holding stuff in your hands and especially like here, like whenever I'm looking through a camera or stuff like that and then like crouching, stuff seems a little bit weird. Some of the stuff is still a little bit jank. When they did the character update and added a bunch of animations and things, it just feels less smooth, like going from one action to another. But it's alright. It's alright. It's definitely like, it's not like unplayable. Let's see. Pronunciation? Closest I can think of for English speakers is something like Dale the Gast. Dale the Gast. Okay. Let's take a temperature. Let's do spirit box. And actually, let's put a crucifix down. I am on professional, so hunts, early hunts could happen. Lights are flickering. Ooh, getting caught indoors. Set that down for there. Oh, something turned the light on here. The switch for the closet light in here? Oh, look, the cat. Toe bean cat litter. Kingsley gluten-free ocean recipe cat food. $14, $16, $21. It's in here. It's in the gym. Dude, look at this nice home gym setup. With all the cat stuff in every room. Oh. Ah. My immersion. Dude. Little, like, shower area connected to the gym. What a nice house. Like the update of this house a lot. I want to live here. I want to make... Hello. EMF 4. I want to make my house look like this. Oh, litter box in the corner. We did get UV already. You don't have pockets? You've got only 3 pockets. Or I guess 2 pockets and a hand. You can only hold 3 things. Technically 4. if you count your lighter. Let's try spirit box. Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you Angie? Are you old? Where are you? Where are you? Turned off power. Big character and animation update killed this game for you. Yeah, I was playing way less of this after the character update. It's a little bit better now. Laser pointer! That's awesome. All the little things you can interact with in the new maps. We can cook stuff. Air fryer. Getting whooshed. So it's not an Oni. Oni's already been marked out. Are you playing versus player? No, there's no versus mode. Hey, what's up, Zev? Been a minute since you played Phas? Same. But they just did an update. They updated Willow Street House. They changed and fixed some of the character animations. They added some quality of life stuff. There's hotkeys for items now. You don't have to, like, scroll. You can go instantly between all your items with 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's some nice new quality of life stuff. I'm gonna put one here. Maybe move this one a little bit. Oh! Okay. Oh, the camera shows you what you're taking photos of now. That's really nice. Let's put a book, I guess, over here where the cruci just went off. Level 1 shows a light when you're looking at something since there's no digital screen. Just being able to confirm that you're not taking a photo of nothing is huge. Incense, motion, we can do that. Get our sound recorder in there. Oh, how is my sanity? Ooh, we want to also do drugs. There we go. Hey, what's up, Hank? The animations look better? They feel a lot better, yeah. They don't look quite so jank. The actual feel of it when you're moving around and switching from objects and using stuff feels a little smoother than it was before. Let's go ahead and smudge. We should get this. Yeah, the FOV seems like it's a little better. The hands aren't like right up in your eyes. There we go. We got the cleanse. Cool. Oh, it's Sadako. That's a duplicate. I need to go look at the rest of the house. You can see your body? Was that always a thing? No, that was part of the character update. That was part of the character update. I'm going to go ahead and do sanity again. I should put this in there. Let's do some salt. Put that in there. No, I haven't eaten anything yet. Oh. Feet pics. Huge. We didn't have orbs, right? Oh, we do? Orbs. Hey, what's up, Conster? Update's pretty good. I like the new Willow streets. Little quality of life things feel nice. Stomping around in some more salt. Let's check temps again. Not freezing. Hey, Hirimi. Saw a friend gathering up a posse for this tonight with the big updates. Is the shop still infuriating? It's still unintuitive. I don't know why the shop and equipment stuff is, like, the hardest for them to make it feel regular. See if we can find the bone and just look around the house a little more. Dude, I love all the cat stuff everywhere. Finally, a map that's relatable to my own home. Stuff for cats in like every single room. Oh. Oh, cool. Like a little art studio. all the cat pics. Cat pictures and horror paintings. This is my dream house. I want to live here. I don't even mind the ghosts. Oh, little hiding spot back here. Can we go outside? No. How's the bedroom look? New bedroom. Turn these lights off. Hey, what's up, Oleander? Hope you're doing well. Okay. Tools of a killer. Got a book about serial killers next to the bed. This is literally our house. Rachel's got a bunch of books on serial killers and stuff. Can of snails. Can of snails, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, the stick bugs. That sounded like EMF 5. Obake. Can of snails, thank you so much for the 5 stick bugs. Going out to the community. Retrospector, Grimmy Jr., Bloodflower, Little Queenie, and Ligero. Enjoy the subs, courtesy of Can O' Snails. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do sanity again. And go look at the rest of the house and try to find the bone. Look through there. Looked at that. How's the basement look now? Oh, it's a man cave. The basement's been converted. Cobras. Jason Healy. Another PS4 controller. Some Mr. Sprinkle, cherry flavored. The Gamer. Another NES down here. Got doubled up on the consoles. Got some upstairs, some down here. True gamers live here. It's Christoph Gans's house. Real gamers. Hey, there's the bone. Galactic. Dude, that's sick. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. Darts. Can I play darts? Is there actually darts? There is darts. Hold on. Shit. Stand on the line. Professional. Regulation. Oh my god. We can play darts. We can play darts. Kind of. They don't quite stick in the board. Well, that you kind of need them to stick accurately in the board to actually play. I'm sure they'll fix that. Little mini fridge. Is this open? No? Freezer. Hydro center. Bottled water. Another little hiding spot back here. Good to know. Good to know. Charcoal. Is there a hunt happening? Do you think the ghost is a gamer? The people who live here are definitely gamers. So the ghost might be. We have to wait to see if the ghost actually interacts with any of the game stuff. Sick. I got my photos. Uh-oh. All right. I'm pretty sure it's an obake.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
It was an obake. 1,300 big ones. Oh yeah, here's the cat badge. Here's the cool cat badge. That you can get for watching the stream for 2 hours. Pretty cool.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
Do I like Lord of the Rings? I do, Cries. Books and movies. We never finished the marathon last year. True. But we did watch all of season 1 of Rings of Power, so that's got to count for something. We struggled through that. Let's take this. And this, and this, and that. Would you consider Sauron and crew a government or a cult? Not really either. Closer to a cult than a government, I would say. But not really... Not really either, technically. Rachel, can we set our house up like this house? That's the only thing I would change, is we don't put the cat climbing wall stuff over the TV. I think that's a poor choice. But you're right. If we put it anywhere in the house, we're going to get ambushed. Oh, power's not there. Something's getting thrown around in the other room. I wonder if this counts as hiding. Oh, this apparently counts as hiding. It's locked this time. The ghost is playing with the cat toys. It's a ghost cat. I need to turn power on. I'm guessing that's going to be downstairs. Ghost should be here. Yeah, it's like 2 degrees and it's knocking shit down. Very active over here. Leave that there. Power box. There it is. Oh. I don't think that was there when I walked in. Escape a hunt, sound recorder, witness a ghost event. Boo. Let's take this. How's my sanity? Sanity's okay. Am I hearing water dripping? There's the feet. Shit. Forgot my camera. It's gonna be too late. UV. Footprint. Feet pics. Freezing. No orbs. Demon, Djinn, or Mimic. Can't be a Mimic if there's no orbs. So Demon or Djinn. We're looking for writing. Or EMF. I'm dead. She spawned right on me and snapped my fucking neck.
Welcome back.
It was a demon. That makes sense. All right.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up.
George Jackson.
There have been new reports of a cursed object
It's the ghost of Joe Jackson. Have I played Death Stranding? If so, did you enjoy it? Fatty, I love Death Stranding and Death Stranding 2. I've played them both, and my playthroughs are archived on YouTube. But yeah, I love Death Stranding. Both DS and DS2. Let's do UV, salt, video. Yep. It's literally been like 5 or 6 years since I've had a chatbot. Whenever I stopped using Stream Elements. Okay, so this can be a hiding spot. Interesting. Power on. Honestly prefer the no bots thing anyway. Me too. Like, there's a few times when questions, like common questions, are going to be coming up a lot during a stream. where I'm kind of like, I wish I had a bot to just address this one thing. But most of the time, it doesn't really matter, like, not having one. Especially when I have really cool, helpful mods to post links to my YouTube channel for me. Thank you, Hirimi. Hey Nub, what's your favorite Silent Hill games in order from 1 to 10? Yeah, exactly. I've got a tier list video. Oh, Voodoo Doll. Okay, thought I saw an orb. Just a light reflection. Man, I want the ghost to be in the art studio. I wonder if it has unique interactions with stuff in there. I also want to see it in one of the gaming rooms, the living room or down here. Want to see if the ghost is a gamer. Oh, we can get hiding right here under the stairs. Got a whoosh. That is not an Oni. Got a spinal cord. Oh, did I just see orb? Also, Jesus, these new door sounds. We do have orbs. Right down here. Can I put this here? Oh, look at the fingers. It's an obake. Please don't kill me. Power on. Am I in danger? Oh. Hmm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. No. I'm looping, I'm looping. I'm dead. I'm stuck on the couch. Oh, right as it stopped. Oh, how am I alive? Jeez. All right, sanity. I don't even know where the damn thing is yet. EMF. Let's definitely take that. Hey Nub, how would you rank the minigames in Ascension? Fishing minigame was S tier, and everything else was F tier. Oh, right, it's down there. Yobake. Yep. Beep.
Thanks.
Cries on Plains, thank you so much for that sub. Appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. There was a fishing minigame? There was. Yeah, I think I only got to play it like once. It almost never came up in the minigame rotation. Just go ahead and do that. Right. I don't even really need evidence. We know it's Obake already. We just need media. Video of a ghost. Prevent a hunt with Cruci. I've got a video camera down there. We need a photo camera. Let's take this. Let's take smudge, video, camera. Forgot you started using Dabbing Harry. I mean, I set that up. I switch between two different alert profiles. I've got one that is like mostly Silent Hill 1 related, and then I've got one that's mostly Silent Hill 2 related. And for some reason, the Silent Hill 2 alerts stopped working. I don't know what happened with Twitch, but there was like several weeks where my alerts were just not working at all. And then when I switched over to the Silent Hill 1 alerts, they started working again. So we're just on the Silent Hill 1 alerts again. So we got Dabbing Harry back. That's not going to do me any good without a lighter. Bone. That's so cool. I like being able to see EMF reading. Yeah, that was bugged for a while. You couldn't take photos of the EMF reader. If I can get another Obake handprint, that would be nice. Let's go get the lighter. I need a lighter, I need a sound recorder. For some reason, your alternative alert profiles also stopped working a little while ago. Yeah, I mean, if you're using the built-in alerts from Twitch, apparently they were just super bugged out for a lot of people. think they want me to leave. Sorry, Mr. Jackson. I'm not leaving until I get a picture of your handprint. Let's also put a crucifix, like, out here. Got that covered. We got this covered. Be ready to smudge in case it hunts anyway. Orb is still here, so it's definitely still here. Turn power on. Power is still on. Let's go. Did I just hear a thing? I might have heard it interacting with something. There's a lot of new sounds because of all the new stuff in the house. I'm not used to like everything the ghost can interact with yet. Yep, there it goes. It just hit a switch. Turned off the light up here. No fingerprint. Let's get some salt. Get some salt, get a motion detector. Nah, Tassadul, you've already done so much stuff for me for free, like... I wouldn't want to ask for more unless I couldn't compensate you. Go ahead and take this. Now Harry has to do the gritty to keep up with the kids. Oh, the kids are way past gritty. Harry would have to be doing the 6-7 hand thing. Or scuba dive. What is it? Scuba? Snorkel? Something? What's the other one? I'm too old. I don't know things. Oh. 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 Feet pics. It might have been. EMF, UV, and orbs. Aggressively throwing water bottles at me. Okay. There's stuff. EMF 5. Crucifix. That's all for that. I need videos. There's our motion sense. Door touch. Do we get the fancy hand? Not this time. No fancy hands this time. Did I get a fingerprint yet? No, I didn't. It's touching shit over there. Can turn on that fan. Let's just drop that. We'll pick this up. Oh. Where? Give me. Okay. Got whisper at least. Throwing pictures off the wall. Ah, I was too far from it. They made the window for recording Burn Crucifix smaller, it feels like. I can still get a video of that. Oh, it's moved. Orbs are out here now. Actually, I wonder if this all counts as one room. I can actually test that. Yeah. Get some sound sensors. Sanity is very low. Sound sensors. Let's just double up on the sanity. here. One here. Regular handprint again. One here. Really wants to turn the fan on. I understand. I got my fan on too. It's summer in the South. And clearly we're out here in like the desert. I bet it's hot. Video of a ghost. Oh, it just did something over there. I like that you can still see the handprint on the door. And there's the orb bobbing into view. That's cool. They're different rooms. Basement living room, basement utility room, and basement bar. So, yeah, it moved from the utility room over to the bar. So we have 3 rooms in basement. The gym. I'm assuming this little shower area is still part of the gym. But that might be a separate little room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10? Huh? So like living room, gym, kitchen, bathroom, hallway, bedroom, studio, and then the 3 in the basement. Maybe 11 with this little gym bathroom. See if I can get my last video and sound recording. Come on. If we can get an event where I can get a ghost video. There's object thrown. Oh! Thank you. Oh, too late for the sound. But we got the video. So we're good on objectives. We're good on videos. Let's put this out here because I can get EMF sound recording. If it does another 5. I'm gonna go ahead and shut power, or turn power back on. There it is. All objectives, all media, and bone. I'm out of here.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
2,200 big ones. All right. Now that I've had some fun on the map using good equipment, I am level 101. So I need to spend my money. Since we can spend money on cosmetics now. I got 37,000. Oh, look at the Harry Mason jacket. The Harry Mason special. I gotta get that. Imagine we can get some kind of like vest. Doesn't look like it. Get the blue jeans on. Look at that. Keep the glasses on. Little Shattered Memories homage. The chinos. The lightweight sweater. Can buy some piercings. Wait, is this 2,500 for all those rings? Oh, nice. Okay. I just need to waste money anyway. Let's just start buying stuff. Here we go. Keeping my cool cat badge. Not quite enough for the piercings, but that's fine. There we go. I kind of like our little pseudo Harry Mason here. Okay. Need to go back.
Welcome back. This is your
Prestige. There's my level 3 prestige badge that I will not be using.
A private investigator already? Nice work.
Private investigator already. I can do the prestige 3 emblem, but I want to keep my cool cat badge. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. And after you prestige, you lose all your money. You lose all your equipment. Go back to level 1. So now we're going back to Willow Street. We'll keep it on professional. And we're going to go in with basic equipment only. Oh, look how barren. Well, let's take a flashlight. EMF. Video camera. We're looking for Jan Dexter. Or Jan. The little video camera. We don't have sanity. We don't have smudges. We need to get in and get out quick. Don't even have a photo camera. So if we find the bone, we can just grab it. Yep. Just grab bones. Oh, this is actually open. Oh, I need to be looking for all the cursed item locations too. I found music box. That was on the shelf in the living room. I found the voodoo doll. That was in the corner downstairs. Oh. Object thrown in here already. Thought the giggle after grabbing bones was in the game. No, that's Rachel being loud behind me. Oh. The pool with the swan floaty. Flamingo, whatever. Birds. I don't know birds. Oh, PMF was going there. Ah. It farted. My mouth was open. That means it's not an Oni. Onis cannot fart in your mouth. It's illegal. Yeeted the shit out of the paint. Only an EMF 4. Okay, well, it's definitely in here. We don't have orbs. Let's go get some stuff. Feel so alone. Gonna end up a big old pile of damn bones. Oh. Dem bones. Found it. Do we have a good spot for the dot pen? Not really. That'll have to do. I'm guessing we can get UV on the window, on the doors, maybe on some of the paintings. I thought I heard ghost noises. Door movement. No UV. Whooshing me again. Oh God. Oh, you're real. No. Oh.
Welcome back.
It was an ass wang. I'm not used to the ass wang yet. One of the newer ghosts. You heard me. All right. Try again.
All right, we're here.
Corey Birch.
Equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
It's fog. We're in Silent Hill now. Yeah, why not? There's fog. Silent Hill can be anywhere, don't you know? It's the phenomenon. All you need is fog. And trauma. Well, it's a summoning circle. It's a Bagagwa. Don't summon Bagagwa. I can't summon Bagagwa. I haven't even earned my first matchbook yet. We gotta work our way up to being able to start fires. Is the grind to get gear still absolutely horrible? It's not as bad as it used to be, but I mean, it still takes a while to get like everything. But a lot of that just comes down to like how you play. There's a lot of custom game settings that you can change so that you get reward multipliers that don't actually make the game that much harder. So you can turn on a bunch of multipliers and grind out money really quickly if you know what you're doing. Especially if you're playing with other people who can bring higher level equipment in. You can get caught up pretty fast. New maps, I guess it's been a while. This is a reworked map. This is the new Willow Street. It's the same general layout as Willow Street was, but like completely redone, new assets. Because over the years, the developers are moving away from using stock assets to using a bunch of their own custom stuff. So as they get more custom stuff done, they've been reworking the maps. So they look a lot nicer now. There are some new maps, but there's a lot of stuff that's also the same maps, just with new assets inside. Some are pretty drastically different compared to their old versions, where they might as well be completely new maps. Something just got tossed. Sounds like it's in here, but I'm not seeing... Oh, it just turned on the tablet. Just turned on the tablet. Oh, and it threw a hat. Okay. So let's put that down. Boink. Lost interest when they changed the special events to be community events. Community events instead of goofy gimmicks. What? Yeah, but I mean... I miss the Easter egg hunt too, but the jackalope thing is still kind of cool. Like, I don't hate it. I mostly stopped playing this game after the character update, the character creation update, because a lot of the animations that got introduced were just like really bad. They looked bad, and more importantly, they made gameplay feel bad. But they've been polishing a lot of that stuff. Game at 4. Oh, fuck. Hiding, hiding. No hiding, no hiding. Phone. Okay. That felt early. And fast. Like, that felt like a pretty early hunt and a fairly quick ghost. Yeah, I'm still above 50. Demon wouldn't be fast, though, right? Yeah, but professional won't change their ability to hunt below, like, a certain sanity percentage. Well, I can kind of narrow some stuff down, but I still need evidence. And it broke the light. It's not freezing yet. It's close, though. Okay. Riding. No orbs. Not freezing. Getting whooshed. That's not an option. I think Obambo can hunt early. It could be a dildo ghost. A dildo. Who knows about that PS triple? What can you do? At the beginning of an investigation, Dildagast has the upper hand. They can be slowed down by the living and the dead. Tampered with other people's property in life. In death, Dildagast is doomed to fixate on anything misplaced. Oh, dots. Well, I didn't get that, but... It was not a Diogen. It was way too fast to be a Diogen. It's either a Dildagast or an Obambo. And I don't know how Dildagast works yet. Obambo, I'm pretty sure, can hunt early. I think this is an Obambo. I'm gonna lock in Obambo. And if it's a Dildagast, then we learned something new. We learned a little bit about its behavior. It was the Obambo.
Job's ready for you.
Because I know Obambos can be faster than usual. And they're one of the few ghosts that can hunt early. Yeah, they cycle between being aggressive and passive. So they'll be like faster and then slower every minute and a half or something like that, or 2 minutes. But there we go. Level 4, we unlock some stuff. EMF reader, ghost writing book, photo cam. There we go. More equipment.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Apparently I didn't actually equip it.
The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. So take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
That's fine. We'll just do another one with base equipment. Very dark. Very, very dark. I already hear cat toys being played with. I like how that doesn't narrow down where the ghost can be, because there's cat stuff in every room. Having things specifically for the cat in like every section of the house is the most relatable, thing in the entire game so far. Okay, it's back here, slamming doors. Got ghost orbs in the hall. Put that, nope. That right there. Where's fuse? It's gonna be downstairs. Yeah, Tasdul. I mean, with Phasmo, the way that it treats all of the ghosts, like, the powers and behaviors of the ghosts are loosely based on, but not 100% accurate to their real-life counterparts. Like, there's a lot of things they have to change for the sake of gameplay. Like, they do their best to try to make things somewhat act like their real life parts. But ultimately their behavior has to benefit, you know, the gameplay. And it would be kind of boring if you just immediately saw, like, a stone on the ground. And you can just immediately identify what ghost it is. Talking about the description in-game, that one's wrong. Yes, the description in-game is not telling you about the real-life Gildigast. It's telling you little hints about how it functions in this video game. Like, these ghost descriptors, these are here to give you clues to how the ghost behaves within the game. Not to be an accurate Wikipedia page for the real-life equivalent of that type of spirit. Because this clue right here, Gildigast is doomed to fixate on anything misplaced. They can be slowed down by both the living and the dead. So if we just took a bunch of stuff and misplace it, this will slow down and affect the speed of the Gildigast. So that's why that description is written that way. It's not trying to be accurate. It's just trying to tell you how it works in the game. Also, we got poop water. Oh, writing. Only in EMF 2, but we do have writing. We did have orbs. Mare Revenant or Thuya. So we're not going to get EMF dots. We're not going to get UV. Could be freezing, spirit box, or dots. It's not freezing. Dots with the dots pen is going to be really hard to get, but you might get spirit box. UV's not a thing, so we can ditch that. Where are you? Where are you? That's not technically an answer. Where are you? How old are you? Was that EMF 5? But we have orbs and writing, so mimic. Yeah, I haven't used the damn tier 1 EMF as much, so I forget, but I feel like that was EMF 5 sound, which means we got a mimic. I'm gonna go with mimic and leave. I'm going home.
Welcome back.
It was a Thuya. Apparently that was not EMF. Oh well. We still got enough to get the parabolic. That's nice. Okay. Dots, EMF, flashlight, writing book, spirit box, thermometer, UV, video cam, motion sensor, parabolic, photo cam, sound recorder, enable. There we go. There's my stuff.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and
Harold.
before starting the investigation. Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
Harold Nilsson. Yeah, so music box can spawn right there. It's not there this time. No fuse box here. That's going to be downstairs. Skull. Come back and pick that up in a moment. Get some lights. Oh, sounded like something got tossed. Might have been upstairs. No orbs. Nothing super obvious right away. Not a super active ghost. Well, let's drop that and grab our other equipment. Let's take in this so I can grab the bone. And EMF. An animation. Here we go. Pick that up. Yeah, I need to find these other cursed item locations. So we know summoning circle's right here. Music box is in here. Voodoo doll was somewhere. Oh, still opens. I think I might have heard ghost noises. I thought I heard growling. Guess not. That sounded like the door locked. Yep. Yep. Chill. Chill, man. Relax. Relax, brother. No. Muling. Darn. Yeah, professional when you don't have most of your equipment is pretty brutal. But if we are successful, it's a lot of money.
Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
Do that. And that. No music box. Oh yeah, if you didn't see earlier, there's a laser pointer. You can pick up a laser pointer cat toy. I love it. Can you blind your teammates with it? I'll have to wait and do multiplayer at some point to find out. I'm guessing no. But it would be amazing if you could. That would be the ultimate troll. I just heard something get tossed. I don't know where. But I heard something make a glass or like porcelain clank sound. Oh, okay. That works too. Ooh, I didn't even turn these lights on. Look at the mood lighting. Oh, and there's lore going on. First aid kit, radio. Radio? What's going on with that radio? That's cool. Meanwhile, Ghost is like losing its mind over here. Throwing stuff. Why can't I film the loofah? Well, it definitely seems like it's in here. Let's grab more stuff. spirit box and thermometer. Seems to be super active right here, so let's just put that there. Put that there. Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you old?
An elderly victim.
Uh-huh. You're a chopped unk. Just like me. You old ghost. You old shit. Feel like it's in here. Freezing. Freezing temps. We also have no orbs. And spirit box. Mimic twins Moroi. If there's no orb, it's no mimic. Moroi are twins. EMF, UV, dots. Well, I guess we're just looking for EMF. We don't need dots. We can use UV to double check mimic. And then writing. So we don't need dots. Take this. We'll take the sound recorder. Get some more media, more money, hopefully. Playing with the lights. Am I dead? Just saying hi. EMF 4. Oh, I turned on the treadmill. Okay, not quite a 5. Oh, there is orbs. Too bad I'm dead. I tried to run. I should have maybe tried to hide in the gym bathroom area. Fuck. And it was a mimic on top of that. Right as I discovered the orb. No. No. And I'm out of money. So so I'm back to basic equipment.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. It looks like they left in a hurry.
Kenneth Birch. We had another Birch earlier. Got the whole Birch family. Hey, what's up, Steve-O? Orbs. Nice. So we know they're in the art studio. At least we found that much quickly. Let's turn on power. Dots, book, spirit box. Orbs. Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Are you old? Are you angry? Are you lost? Are you mad? Where are you? How old are you? No spirit box right away. Whoops. Oh, that's not good. There we go.
I feel like I'm going crazy.
Feel like I'm going crazy. Feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I did not get... Steve-O, thank you so much for the 47 months. Very much appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you. No fingerprints on the door. Oops. Boop. Seems to be active kind of over there. Try dots in that direction for now. No UV or anything yet. It's definitely throwing stuff. I'm gonna put the book over here too. There we go. Door move, orb, object, throne. Oh, I saw dots. I saw it. I didn't get the video, but I saw it. It's throwing stuff like crazy. And turned off the power. It's not going to be a Raiju. I'm pretty sure Raiju doesn't turn off power. Oh, come on. It keeps walking around in the dots. Just give me the video. Give me the dots video, please. Oh, God, I hate the early equipment. It's so hard to get that. Let's do another look around for UV. Getting EMF, but not anything near EMF 5. Freezing. Freezing temperatures. It's a Yurei. Or a Mimic. I could wait and see if I get UV just in case, but it did already touch the door, and I didn't get that. No, 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 no. Okay, bye. Yurei. Yeah. Not this time. Not doing those objectives this time. Don't even have photo camera with me. But we got Yurei. I'll take my $600. And immediately spend it on a bunch of equipment. Actually, I can change this loadout to be a little cheaper. Because we don't need extras. My issue with games like Phasmo is I enjoy them for a few hours, but get bored of them rather quickly. I mean, that's fair, but for me, there's a lot of depth to this game. Let me see. Where am I at in terms of, like, playtime? I've got almost 400 hours in Phasmophobia, which is not a ton. But I'm still enjoying the game after 400 hours. Just the variation between the ghosts, the ghost behaviors, and the maps, and then all of the customization. So the main gameplay loop when you're first playing, and like what I'm doing right now, is 3 evidence. But you can also like remove evidence, and then you have to try to figure out the ghost from fewer pieces of evidence or no evidence at all, where you're trying to learn all of the behaviors of the ghost, where you can test for them and narrow them down even without evidence. So between all the maps, all the settings, all the different ways the ghosts can like sort of trick you and pretend to do like or do things that are similar to other ghost types, like that stuff to me keeps it interesting to where I can like keep playing the game. Again, it's kind of like similar to like Dead by Daylight, not quite the same level of depth, but it's one of those ones where I hear a lot of people complain about DBD the same way. They're like, I get bored after a little while. All you do is fix gens. But there's so many perks and so many maps and so many different killers with different powers, different builds, different add-ons. You never have the same game twice. And Phasmo is like that for me. You never have the same game twice. Even if you're running it on the same difficulty and the same map and everything like that, the way the ghost is going to behave, the room that it's going to be in, like all of those things are different every single time. So like that's enough to keep me interested and keep me playing. I don't get bored very quickly. But it's different for everybody. I definitely understand.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Feel like Dead by Daylight's the size of a lake, but the depth of a puddle? I feel like when you aren't super well versed in Dead by Daylight, it can feel that way. But as somebody with thousands of hours in Dead by Daylight, there's a lot of depth to it. It just depends, like, how deep into it you're willing to go. Like, learning the maps, learning how to chain loops together, learning how to loop efficiently, both as a survivor and as a killer, learning how to play a killer, especially a killer with, like, a high skill cap. So, if you're playing, Pyramid Head, learning how to read what survivors are doing, when to go for shots, when to go, like all those sort of aspects that go into that killer, and that's just one killer. There's a lot of depth, there's a lot of difficult to reach skill ceilings, but again, I think from an outside perspective, unless you actually put the time into trying those killers and trying to play them the best that they can be played, figuring out optimal builds and different play styles, and like it requires a lot of time investment to kind of feel the depth that Dead by Daylight has to offer. Phasmo's the same way. You have to kind of sink in some time to really get to a point where, like, okay, beyond just playing on lower difficulties and getting evidence, there's a lot that the ghosts can do. There's a lot of variety that the game can offer, but you have to kind of be willing to sink your teeth into it to really get to that depth. Yeah, DBD also has the multiplayer aspect where you can never, especially if you play solo queue, which I mostly play solo queue, you never really know what your teammates are going to do, how your team's going to play, how the killer is going to play. So that aspect also keeps it interesting. Stop. Stop, Ziggy. My cat reaching up and clawing the shit out of my arm, trying to get my attention. Oh, they're throwing spray paint cans. Never got around to Dead by Daylight. Lost interest because you loved Friday the 13th. But when the devs killed the game, didn't want to play another similar. Don't know why they killed Friday the 13th, because it had a large fan base. I loved Friday the 13th. That used to be one of our regular, like, games to play with viewers when it was out. Dead by Daylight got killed off because of the Friday the 13th licensing lawsuit that was ongoing at the time. There was a really big lawsuit happening between Sean Cunningham, the director of the original Friday the 13th and most of the series, and Vic Miller, who wrote the original Friday the 13th script. So they were suing each other back and forth because they both felt they were entitled to the majority of the money from the franchise. And because that lawsuit was going on, the developers, Gun Media and Ilphonic, like, they had to decide, like, what they were going to do with the game. They couldn't upload any new content. They couldn't add new maps. They couldn't add new characters. They couldn't do anything, because anything that they tried to add to the game would have become subject to the lawsuit that was going on between Vic Miller and Sean Cunningham. So they didn't want to, like, put stuff in the game and then have to take it out, or put things in the game and then have to share revenue after the lawsuit. Like, they didn't know what was going to happen. So they basically put the game on hiatus to wait and see if the lawsuit would be settled. And it wasn't. Not at that time, anyway. So they had to make a decision. Do we move on and start working on our next game? Or do we hold out hope that eventually the lawsuit will settle? And it was just a better decision from a business standpoint. Dude, why can't I get any of these light switch recordings? They had to move on. They couldn't wait around and see what happened with the stupid lawsuit. So, Friday the 13th, I will give them, you know, props. Like, I loved the game, but they couldn't do much with it because of the lawsuits. That was out of their hands. Here's what sucks. They made games after Friday the 13th. They made Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which came and went so fast I didn't even get a chance to play it by the time it was dead. And then they made the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, which I really liked. I had a lot of fun with that, just the same way that I did with Friday the 13th. The Texas Chainsaw one did not have any of the lawsuits, did not have any of the issues that Friday the 13th did, and it was something that they absolutely should have supported longer. But they wound up being really shitty towards their fan base. Damn. I should have dropped my flashlight somewhere else. So, they wound up being really shitty towards a lot of people in their fan base. They wound up charging a whole bunch of money for cosmetics and shit that like didn't really do anything, instead of actually supporting the game, balancing better, adding content that actually matters, like new characters, new perks, new maps. So after like they built up a fan base for the Texas Chainsaw stuff and then just like completely shit on their fan base for it and then abandoned that game, that's what really sucks. Like, they didn't have any of the issues. Like Friday the 13th, I give them the benefit of the doubt. The lawsuit kind of put them in a bad spot where they couldn't do anything. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they had everything within their power to make that game amazing and keep supporting it and add content that people actually would enjoy. Instead, they slapped in some fucking overpriced cosmetics, made a few bucks off of the game, and then dropped it. And I really hate that. I really hate that because I had a lot of fun with the Texas Chainsaw game. Now they're about to release the new Halloween game, and it's basically Friday the 13th, but with Michael Myers instead of Jason. Like, it looks exactly like Friday the 13th. They pretty much used a lot of their assets and animations and things that they already had from Friday the 13th to just make a Halloween game. And that's going to be their next game. And I don't honestly know if I'm going to get it. I'm very torn because on the one hand, Friday the 13th was a lot of fun. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a lot of fun. And there's a decent chance if Halloween winds up basically being Friday the 13th, but with a Halloween skin, it's going to be a lot of fun. But their track record for actually supporting the games they make is fucking horseshit. It's very, very bad. They basically just don't ever stick to a good game when they make it. They don't support their community. They don't support adding new content and everything to keep the game alive. So like, now I'm very, very torn if I even want to bother getting the Halloween game, because I don't want to get into it and have it be a really fun game and then have all the servers die within a year, have the support dropped, like, before you get a chance to even really spend time enjoying the game. Friday the 13th does have player-run servers, but haven't looked into it. There are, some fan servers and stuff like that, but I have looked into it. One, it's a pain in the ass to set up. And two, the communities in those fan servers are not great. It's a lot of cheaters and a lot of, because there's no anti-cheat, there's no support, there's no nothing like that. So it's a lot of sweaty tryhards and a lot of cheaters and a lot of like small cliquey communities where if you're not part of their community, you're going to get treated like shit if you're playing on their servers. And there's just not enough of a fan server base to like really make that worth it, in my opinion. So yeah, it's unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate. You just reminded me how many games like that came out the past few years. Didn't the Evil Dead one have some kind of unhappy ending? Yeah, Evil Dead. Evil Dead was the same way, where like it was fun for a very short amount of time, and then it desperately needed content and balancing that just never happened. And by the time anybody actually cared, the game was dead. I never even got a chance to really play the Evil Dead game. And it was already dead. Hey, Minaki. I don't have a schedule. I just do stuff when I feel like it. And today was a big update to Phasmo. I hadn't played it in a while, and I wanted to check out the new map. So that's what I've been doing today. I do have a Discord community, and I always post my going live notices through the Discord community with what I'm playing. So if that would help you keep up with what I'm doing, let me get the invite link here. Put that in chat. Everybody's more than welcome to join. Because yeah, Twitch notifications are always hit or miss, and like I said, I don't have a set schedule. I don't have certain days or times where I play certain things. It's always just when I'm feeling well enough, and I'm not, you know, too busy doing other shit. I try to jump on and stream, and I try to just play whatever I feel like playing. Not seeing anything upstairs. Let's go basement. Hey, Viper. Definitely cold there. We're seeing our breath. So I think we got a ghost in here. Definitely. Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you angry? Are you lost? Are you mad? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Could also be out here. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, we got cards. How old are you? Are you angry? Are you lost? Are you mad? Where are you? Where are you? Okay. Probably not Spirit Box. that was close. We don't have anything. Check for UV, I guess. Hey, level. Haven't seen this game in a long time. That was spooky. How many ghost types was that? There's a lot. There's a lot of ghosts now. If you haven't played in a while, yeah, they've added a bunch. They just added a new one today. But they've added a bunch of ghosts. They've updated a bunch of maps. They've added a few new ones. There's a character creator now, so like you can see your own body and customize how you look. There's a lot of new stuff in this game, if you have not seen it recently. Okay, we got UV at least. That helps narrow it down. Not a Hantu. Trying to remember movement speeds. I don't remember a lot of these off the top of my head. But a Hantu would have been faster. Probably would have caught me when I started running up the stairs. No, they've changed the game a lot. Level, like, you can't tell freezing temps just by breath anymore. It can be cold enough to make you have visible breath, but not freezing. So you have to actually take a thermometer in and check. Door just locked. That sounded fast. That sounded faster than before. That could be Obambo. Bombo is dots and writing. Is running or hiding still the only defense against the ghost? Hiding and smudge, you can eventually get smudge sticks. And like higher levels of salt. Which can slow them down. So there's ways to like deter the ghost and slow it down while you're running. But for the most part, yeah, just running, like looping or hiding is still your only defense. You don't have like ways to fight back. And I just prestiged my character. So we just went back to level 1 with all the basic equipment. So I don't even have salt or smudge sticks or any defense against ghosts. I'm just gonna take a guess here. No, no busting gear. How did you know it was just a ghost event and not a chase? The sound. There's different sound cues for different events. There's a very specific sound cue whenever it's a hunt. You just kind of get used to hearing the differences. And even then, sometimes I get thrown off if I'm not paying close enough attention. I should have left the thermometer down there. I can try putting a book down just to narrow it. I'm just going to take a guess. We're just going to take a guess. Is it Obambo? It was. So, even though, like, for that game... Nice. Now I've got a crucifix to help prevent hunts. That's another defensive item. But, like, okay. With that game, I was able to narrow down what it was with one piece of evidence. The only thing I got was the handprint on the door, UV. But then I never saw orbs. I walked everywhere with the video camera, never saw orbs, so I was able to rule out orbs. I tried everywhere with the spirit box. I was able to rule out spirit box. So, like, that helps me narrow down the pool of ghosts to just a few. And then the behavior. So, the first time it hunted, I was able to get away from it and make it up the stairs. It was moving a little bit slower. The second time it hunted, I was already upstairs ready to hide, and it was faster. So there's only a couple of ghosts in the whole game that will change how fast they are during a hunt. And usually it's a lot more drastically faster or slower with some of the other ones. Obambo, because of that, like, it can sort of pivot between two different speeds. It also the first hunt was also early. It hunted while I was still relatively high sanity. So there's only a couple of ghosts that can do that. It's usually demons or Obambos. So if it would have been a demon, it would have had a consistent hunt speed, and it didn't have a consistent hunt speed. So I figured I've got a decent chance that it's an Obambo. I could have misread the evidence and it could have been like twins or something, but that was basically how I was figuring stuff out. as that match went on. Yeah, some people are crazy good at Phasmo. I'm not that good yet. But that makes it more fun. I feel like when I watch streamers and YouTubers who have like thousands and thousands of hours in Phasmo, and they basically just like walk in and insta hunt and immediately know what the ghost is just from like the footstep, you know, without having to worry about any evidence, without having to narrow stuff down as much. They're just so familiar with ghost behavior and speed and things like that that they can figure it out like instantly. To me, that gets a little bit boring. I like the level that I'm at, and I don't go out of my way to like research and learn all of the sweaty identify everything instantly strats. So for me, I can still get fooled. I can still get thrown off. I can still get killed because I'm not great at looping. It makes the game a little more exciting to be good enough at it that I'm familiar with everything and what all the equipment does, how to look for evidence and how to narrow stuff down. I know some ghost traits and ghost speeds, but not all of them. So yeah, it's a little more fun for me being at kind of like a good but not great level. And we unlocked Crucifix. So at least now we've got a little bit of protection. Alex White. So there's also some other stuff that we can narrow down just immediately while we're in the van. So I'll try to walk through some of my like thought process while we play. Sometimes it's hard for me to do both, but so there are certain ghosts in the game now that can only be female. So they'll only have, you know, typically female names in the case. So when you get a name like Alex White, I guess Alex, I've known women named Alex, but this game treats Alex as like a male name. So you can immediately take off Banshee. Banshees can only be female ghosts. And I think it's Dions. Yes, Dions can also only be female ghosts. So if you've got a male name, you can immediately rule out Banshee or Dion. It's not going to be either of these. Take this. Let's take this. Actually, let's take Spirit Box. So a lot of times I take video camera in first to try to narrow down where the ghost room is. Okay, we have a summoning circle. That's not going to do us any good as far as cursed items go, since we don't have the lighter unlocked yet. But I like taking video camera in first. If ghost orbs is one of the ghost evidence, you'll be able to see it immediately with the camera. So this will help you find the room very, very quickly if the ghost has ghost orbs. If you're playing on no evidence mode, where you don't get any ghost evidence, you have to figure them out strictly from behavior, the mimic always gives orbs, even in no evidence. One of the traits of the Mimic is that there will always be a ghost orb, regardless of evidence count. So you can also sometimes narrow down whether or not you have a Mimic just by finding ghost orbs. Okay, it just touched the door. So this is the other reason why I like the video camera. You get that little display on the screen that says door moved. Like anytime there's ghost activity that you can film, it'll show it. So now we've narrowed down that the ghost is either going to be here in this hallway or in this room. Thanks to the video camera. Like, we would have seen the door or heard the door as well, even without it, but video camera helps us narrow down, like, what the ghost is doing around us, if it's doing something that can be filmed. So now we know roughly where the ghost is, either there or here. Now I can use Spirit Box to try to narrow down even further. Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Are you old? Are you young? Are you angry? Where are you? Where are you? Let's try out here. Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you angry? Are you close? Are you far? Where are you? Where are you? Okay. Not getting any response on Spirit Box. It's tier 1 Spirit Box, so it might still be Spirit Box, but it's like a 80% chance it's not. Let's turn that on. Turn this on. Turn this on. And leave this here. Check my sanity drain. Let's go put a crucifix in there to prevent a hunt. Let's put a book in there. And check for UV. Also try to make sure I've got hiding places if I need to run. Where can I go to hide? So, like, this should be a hiding spot. This is a hiding spot. Across the way here we should have potentially a hiding spot. It's not a true hiding spot. Sometimes you get a painting right here, and this is a true hiding spot, but even without that painting, you can still kind of hide there. You can also loop around this table. So these are like my safety places to try to get to if a hunt starts happening.
I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town over.
Hey, Liv, thank you so much for the 29 months. Very much appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Not a whole lot of activity. We just saw the door move once. We still don't know exactly. I just saw my breath, so it is cold. We don't know if it's full-on freezing. Let's go ahead and put the crucifix here, because I feel like it's in this room. Let's put the book over here as well. See if they write in that. They're playing with the lights. Now, let's check temperature, EMF, and dots. My sanity's going to be low enough now that we're probably going to start getting hunts. There's ghost writing. First piece of evidence. Our dots pen down. No EMF. Playing with lights again. Let's do another quick check here. Yeah. I mean, we just got writing, so we pretty much know it's in here. There's no orbs in the camera, so we can narrow that down. Hopefully it'll do another door touch or a window knock, and we can look for UV again. In the meantime, let's just bring in the last little bit of our equipment. I'm sorry to hear that, Liv. I hope your dog gets through the surgery okay. Hope it all turns out well. But I definitely feel you on that. I always worry more about when my cats or my pets are having to go through something than myself. Take this. Might as well. Oh, we actually do need the parabolic. We can come back and grab that last. Let's put motion detector right there. Motion detector went off. We know the ghost is in here moving around. And you can actually get a video of that. There we go. And also take our photo. We get freezing temperatures. I thought that was just going to be the ghostwriting photo. That was actually freezing temps as well. See if we get lucky and get audio recordings. Doesn't seem like it. But we've narrowed it down to these. And we can narrow it down a little bit further. But I'm probably going to get hunted soon, so let's think about it out here. You can also keep an eye on our video camera in case the ghost does something while we're thinking about it in the van. So I'm at 66%. It's not likely to be a demon. Demon has the ability to hunt you at a higher sanity. So if you're able to get down to around 50-60% without getting hunted, it's not a guarantee that it's not a demon, but it's not likely to be a demon. Which narrows us down to Aswang, Moroi, or Shade. EMF would be Shade. Dots would be Aswang. It's not going to be UV because we can narrow down Demon. Spirit Box for Moroi. We did try Spirit Box and didn't get a response, so I'm willing to rule that out. Between Aswang and Shade, this ghost is being very, very inactive. And the times where it was being active was while we were outside of its room. So that is a behavior that is unique to the Shade. While you're in the ghost room, it's very inactive. And while you're outside of the ghost room, it will do things. I was outside of the ghost room when it wrote in the book. I was outside of the ghost room when it interacted with the bedroom door. And while I'm inside the ghost room, it's basically doing nothing. So this is a Shade. And there it is.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Now I have salt. Salt is so nice. It gives you a much more consistent way to test for UV. All right. I'm good for one more. Let's do one more.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Take our video camera, our flashlight, and spirit box. So same deal as before. Stuff's getting thrown around like crazy, like immediately. I just heard 2 things get thrown. Let's try to find what got thrown, what's out of place. In the meantime, try to look for orbs, try to look for the bone. Try to find the cursed object. Turn the power on. That's locked. The stuff getting thrown sounded like it was close to the front of the house. It could also be in the basement. Sometimes sound travels kind of through the floor in a weird way. You can see this time compared to last time, this painting is actually here, so this is like guaranteed hiding. Or much better hiding than when that painting doesn't spawn. Again, I'm pretty sure I heard stuff get thrown like right away. Yep, right here. Stuff getting thrown in the living room. So we got a ghost in the living room. There's no orbs. So we rule out orbs. Check for spirit box. Where are you? Where are you? How old are you?
An elderly victim.
An elderly victim. Old, just like me. So, no orbs, but we do have spirit box. Because there's no orbs, it definitely can't be a mimic. So we've already narrowed it down to just these. Put a crucifix in there so we don't get early hunted. Nothing here should be able to early hunt us, but we'll do it anyway. Put the book down. Let's put the thermometer down because I did see my breath. It's going to be cold, but it might not be freezing. This way we can tell for sure. Ghost was throwing things over here, so I'm going to kind of keep my equipment over here as well. Book. Thermometer. Crucifix. Getting lots of object thrown. So... hi. So the ghost is very active, very aggressive, throwing lots of things. Behavior tells me that this is a poltergeist. I want to check all my other evidence to be sure, but there's a good chance this is a poltergeist. We can check for UV very easily with salt now. So let's rule that out. Turned on the tablet. The ghost is an iPad kid. Knocked a bunch of stuff down over here. Let's put some salt. Put some salt. Put some, that's all the salt. Walked in the salt. We got UV. Let me see if I can get my photo camera fast enough. Photo EMF sound. Ghost is still throwing stuff like crazy over here. Eplius. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Thank you, thank you. Dude, I love the change to the camera because if the temperature goes to freezing, I'm dead. Oh, it was just an event. Spooky. But like, if this got cold enough to be freezing and you're pointing the tier 1 camera at it, the little red light will turn green. EMF reading. Oh. I slipped outside right as it started hunting. Get fucked. Holy shit. Dude, I felt the hunt. I felt it. I knew it. Ghost writing is what we would get if it's a poltergeist like I'm suspecting it is. Didn't I bring a book? I could have sworn I brought a ghostwriting book in here. Did it get thrown? It's not on the thing. Oh, I like threw my mouse to the side. I knew it was waiting for me to step in to hunt again. Come on. Anyway. I don't know where my book went, but I'm like 90% sure this is a poltergeist. Just from how often it was throwing things and how aggressive it's acting. The ghost writing would be the confirmation, but yeah. I don't know what happened to the book.
Welcome back.
And this is why I still have fun with this game. Because even when I'm like certain based on behaviors and stuff that I've got it figured out, it was a Galu. It was acting very poltergeist-esque with how aggressive it was and how much stuff it was throwing. But I didn't go all the way with the evidence. So I got it wrong. Oh well. At least I survived. I got $30. And when you're starting all over after a prestige, every little bit helps. But that's going to be it for me today. Sorry for people who were getting here just now. A little bit of a shorter stream today. But I wanted to just check out the new map. The new map is great. I love the new Willow Street. All the new stuff in there. I love the cat stuff everywhere. The garage converted into the gym. The man cave in the basement. I genuinely want to set my house up like Willow Street. I want to live there. But yeah. Plus a lot of the quality of life stuff, the animations and interactions with all the evidence, all the tools, everything feels a lot better. The game feels a lot smoother. I still preferred the way that it felt before the character update, but things are definitely a lot smoother than when that update first launched. Because, like, controls and interactions with stuff was so janky when that first came out. I was genuinely turned off from playing this game as much as I used to. But after seeing the update, seeing the quality of life stuff, I'm enjoying Phasmo again. So we might be playing some more of this from time to time. Thanks for explaining as you went along too. Never played Phasmo. Yeah, hopefully it helped people who don't know this game kind of understand what I'm doing. And for people who do play this game, maybe learn a little bit about kind of the thought process behind narrowing down all the ghosts and everything. But yeah. Really appreciate everybody hanging out, keeping me company today. Again, a little bit of a shorter stream. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. So that's why I kind of need to call it a little bit early today so that I can take care of some other stuff and then hopefully try and get to sleep. So depending on when I'm able to sleep and how that goes, I might be back in like, I don't know, some random time or day. Whenever I wake up, I'll be back. It could be tomorrow, it could be midnight, it could be like 4 hours from now. But either way, I'll keep you guys posted on the Discord whenever I'm going live. And once again, here's an invite link for anybody who's not in the Discord, wants to keep up with when I'm going live, what I'm playing, and just hang out and chat with us in the community in between streams. We've got an amazing little crew of friends, always hanging out and chatting about stuff, sharing Silent Hill information, talking about all sorts of things. So more than welcome to come by and join. You don't have to be a sub or anything. Everybody's welcome. But yeah, thanks you guys. I will see y'all next time. Till then, be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Much love. Peace.